look, don't be offended, but just because you're a relative, you really are still a stranger to my kids. Ooh, I can't wait to get into today's topic. Listen, it was one that I was insensitive to for a long time. In fact, it used to be a sticking point with me, but I get it. I get it. So let's jump into today's Monday Mastery Moments with Michelle. And hey, I'm Michelle. So today our comment came in from a young lady and she says, I'm a huge believer, in fact, that my son is allowed to say no when it comes to close physical contact from a stranger. I'd rather endure awkward interaction with the relative than force my son to endure physical touch to where he is wary. Look, I totally 100% agree with that. If you really think about it, one of the things I know from being a dog lover and not calling our kids a dog, but when you approach a dog that does not know you, what do they tell you to do? Put your hand out, just let them sniff you, let them get used to you, let them get to know you before you actually touch him and embrace him. Well, don't our kids deserve even more than that, more consideration? Absolutely. So when we're around relatives, we really don't think about it. And a lot of times we're forcing our kids to hug someone that they don't know. We know them. We grew up with them. We understand who this person is. But our kids have no idea who Aunt Isabel, Uncle Charles, or whoever is. So we are forcing them really to hug or talk to a stranger. Because a lot of times when we get together with family, these are people that they have never met, cousins, so-and-so. So let them get to know them first. Give them time to warm up or acclimate them to the unfamiliarity of that family or of that part of the family first before you expect them to just jump right on in. And that even happened with us here. When I met my cousins, or yeah, they are cousins, for the first time, there were 3 little boys. They had no idea who we were. So I let them get to know me first. In fact, it wasn't until the last day that they came and sat with me on the stairs and talked to me and actually wanted to interact with me. But they had watched me for 2 days before that even happened. And I didn't force the issue. And that's what we need to do. Not force the issue with our child, but teach them how to be respectful with those adults. So here's the deal. We have to look at it from their point of view. So from the kids' point of view, these are strangers. And what are we spending every day or their time growing up telling them? Don't speak to strangers. Even if they're trying to get you to go to their pet or whatever, do not speak to strangers. Well, to them, this relative, even though it's a relative, is a stranger. The other thing is, a lot of times, you ever been around certain people and you're asking your child to hug them, or you need to hug somebody, and to them, they smell funny. The cologne that they're wearing or whatever. And have you ever heard a kid tell you, Mom, I don't like so-and-so because they smell funny? Well, let them have that conversation off the side with you, not say it to that person. So a lot of times just have these little side conversations so you know why they're acting a certain way. And then don't let this person keep touching on them if they're not familiar. But tell that person, say, hey, Uncle Charles, Johnny, whatever his name is really uncomfortable because he doesn't know you now. So just give him a little time to get to know you and he'll come with you. Don't force the issue. And finally, there is no relationship yet. That child really does not know you. So there is no relationship. So what can we do? We got to listen to how our kids feel. They will talk to us if they feel that you're open to hearing what they feel. And I'm telling you, kids have a sixth sense. If they feel uncomfortable around a certain person, maybe listen to it a little bit, or at least don't push the issue. And then stand in solidarity with them. Not that you agree with what they're doing, but that you understand how they feel and respect that. And then teach them how to build relationships. Teach them how to talk to people in time. Teach them that curiosity is a good thing. So something about that person they may be curious about. Let them ask those questions. Hey, Uncle Charles, I heard you talking to so-and-so about that. I'd love to hear more about it, or whatever. And the thing is, what do they have in common? If that's a cousin and they see that they like this video game, start talking to them about that video game, or start talking to them about what school they go to, or the girls or the boys or whatever. But see what they have in common and start that conversation. And finally, share your story with why that person is so important to you. Say, hey, when I was growing up, I used to spend my summers at Aunt Isabel. She used to have me on the porch shelling peas or whatever it is. And we used to have a ball. We sit outside, we talk. Share your experience with your child so they can see that person in a different light. In fact, that's my favorite tip. Share your experience on why that person is so important in your life. Well, I hope this has helped you. This is the last of the holiday tips that I have for you during this time. I'm sorry we have to go, but Monday Mastery Moments will continue, and I'd love to see you here every Monday. And don't forget to comment in the comments below. Love to hear what you're thinking on each video. Until next time, take care. Hey, Michelle here, and I hope you have enjoyed your Monday Mastery Moment with Michelle. I am so excited of what's in store for us this next upcoming year, and I just wanted to share a few updates with you. First of all, we are going to go live one Monday for our Monday Mastery Moment in the month, and we will have our additional Monday Mastery Moments pre-recorded. But I will be live with you so we can still comment while we're watching the video. I am so excited about that. And not only that, but to help you build that balance and control you desire, I will be reading and going over excerpts from the book, MasteringYourMonday.com. Now, in the links in the description and below, you can get a copy of your book, or you can also connect with me, and I'd love to connect. So just click the links below, and until the next time, see you soon.